Hello, this is OtakuSolutions. Today, I'm excited to introduce BipedPlus, the next level of Biped. Biped's UX is truly top tier, right? It's intuitive and easy to control. Having worked as a rigger for 8 years, I fully agree. However, it hasn't been updated in years. It lacks detail and has so much room for improvement. For instance, aligning the biped's position can be incredibly difficult, can't it? What about twist, stretch, and squash setup? In teams with limited data resources, animators often have to handle it themselves. As for animation tools, they're often scattered all over the place. Biped Picker? Existing tools are outdated, and customization is frustratingly limited. Skin data management? You have to do it manually, one by one, and there are constantly reported bugs. Updates have been stalled for so long, which was disappointing. I eventually hit a wall. I realized Biped simply couldn't go any further, so I decided to build it myself. The next level of Biped, I've preserved Biped's legacy while integrating and modernizing all the missing features. That's BipedPlus. Now let's take a look at BipedPlus features one by one. First, let me introduce the build system. It allows you to import the specific rigging modules your character needs. You can freely adjust segments and twist counts for the spine, arms, and legs. We even provide libraries for common elements like skirts and tails. And when the build is complete, you no longer need to waste time on manual setups. Just use it as is. Additional settings based on joint positions are all done automatically. For future plans, we'll add hip bones and corrective bone settings, and keep developing towards even higher quality. Once the build succeeds, you'll move to the Structure tab. Do you see it here? You can adjust the Init Points to match each joint like this. Biped's figure mode is fundamentally FK-based, right? For example, you adjust from calf to knee, then to heel. But an IK-style approach is much more efficient for aligning joint positions, as you can see. In BipedPlus, we call these Init Points. Simply align these points to the joints. Hit Mirror and Knit for symmetry. Just press the Update button and, ta-da! The biped is perfectly snapped and aligned. Connected twist and corrective bones follow the main joints automatically, so you only need to focus on the primary joint placement. Great! Next is the Shape Editor. While you can still use figure mode for biped shapes, we provide a specialized toolkit for much easier controller customization. We also provide a library of commonly used curve-shaped controllers, from basic shapes like circle, cube, arrow, to finger and twist bone shapes. We have a variety prepared. We also provide a color palette so you can decorate it nicely. We've added features to adjust bone and controller shapes more conveniently. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Do you see the layer tabs at the bottom of each tool? As you may have noticed, these tabs display the active layers for each specific work stage. And the layer configuration that should be visible differs by work stage, right? This window saves your layer visibility for each stage and syncs them automatically. For example, when in animation mode, only biped controllers need to be visible. Rigging system nodes don't need to be shown. This greatly increases workflow convenience. This is the data management feature. You can save and load init data and shape data. If you want to transfer settings to another character, just load your saved data and apply it directly. It's perfect for backups and sharing rigs between projects. During structural changes, unfortunately, skin data can be lost. But don't worry, we've included tools to batch save and reload skin data for multiple meshes at once. And now the highlight of BipedPlus. Let me introduce Picker Master. As you can see, you can quickly select controllers with just one click. It's perfectly synced. Even if you select an object in Max, the UI updates instantly. We provide a UI template system by default, but you can also freely customize it, adding buttons, editing, function key settings, image insertion, and more. You can decorate the picker however you want. These animation tools can be opened portably or installed as macros. And the biggest motivation behind BipedPlus? Full support for stretch and squash. It was a long-awaited wish for biped users, right? BipedPlus natively supports curve stretching and squash. Of course, it safely integrates with game engines. We provide an optimized bone structure without scale issues. You might worry about using scale, but open scale controls mean it's designed to be engine safe. We've thoroughly verified engine compatibility. Games like Zenless Zone Zero make great use of these effects. Why not give it a try yourself? There's also animation utilities. We provide selection, reset, key, and mirror functions. The mirror function especially can handle regular controllers without any issues. Please look forward to the upcoming Spring Master. It's a bone dynamic simulation that automates hair, clothing, and accessory movement. We'll continue to add new features based on your requests and feedback. Okay, I see there are many features, but our project already has established bone naming conventions, right? No matter how good a rig is, if it doesn't match our existing pipeline, we can't use it, can we? Don't worry. BipedPlus was designed with this problem in mind from the start. It's called the Naming Preset System. Simply create a preset with your project's naming rules. It automatically converts everything with one click during build. For example, Skin Pelvis becomes BIP001 Pelvis. Skin Spine becomes BIP001 Spine. Everything is batch converted exactly as defined in your preset. Of course, all the Init Pose and Picker features I mentioned earlier, they're all designed to work correctly with the converted names. So whether it's Unreal, Unity, or any tool's naming convention, you can flexibly adapt it to your pipeline. To summarize, BipedPlus. First, it overcomes Biped's legacy limitations and provides a modern rigging workflow. Second, stretch and squash support enables cartoon-style animation expressions. Third, with a design that ensures engine compatibility, it can be applied directly in production. Fourth, with modular design, you can select and use only the features you need. BipedPlus is currently in beta testing phase. We're conducting QA mainly with individual and team-based animators. As a beta tester, you can experience it before official release along with various other benefits. If you're interested, please check the link below. Biped has evolved. Upgrade your workflow to the next level with BipedPlus. This has been OtakuSolutions. Thank you.